gas station here. Oh, they have convenience store in here. Gas. Because we don't find what we need from here, we'll go find another place. Oh, this one. I think Fresh Mark. Yeah. Fresh Mark. That's the coffee that we needed because we forgot the coffee. Here. Where are you? Coffee.
This coffee.
Oh yes.
Which one you want? Encore, this?
Just a small one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a small one. But which one? This was good. You want this one?
Yeah, sure.
Mercy, allowing me to.
You know that your neighbor who's like snoring
Oh
a lot.
man,
You can hear it,
every
right?
20 minutes or so, like. I just take a
That's
couple
the
of those.
The big.
3 liters should be enough. We can always get the boiling water.
What happened to just coffee and we even have this muffins at home. So today we decided to go to Whiskey Rapids. Whiskey Rapids. 1.5 hours. So that's here. We are in here in Rock Lake. And we're gonna go all the way here. Oh, it's nice view. Camping be like. Would love to have one of this. Here.
Not the first, not the
Over
last time.
here. Because I kept talking, so I didn't realize we reached.
Oh no, there is one spot. Perfect.
Is it? Where? Oh yeah, here. Good.
But I know we used to park
Yeah.
down the street. Yeah, we already have a permit. See, you have a little map. Can take a look. Ah, okay, this is okay.
Yeah.
I think this, yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
you're one of those. Oh yeah, and it's actually good because they have those numbers here. So when you stop at the number, like you can read, you know, what is about post 3, and then you can see, oh, there is something here. It's actually cool because it's like a, you know, it gives you something. When I come back, we're gonna be connected.
Oh, in this side. Yeah. Okay, let's go. It says please sign the visitors page. Okay, so what is it? What is the date?
She's getting released from jail. She just has to sign the paper.
What's the date today? 7? 15?
15th, yeah.
15, and then the name. And then from which city are we? Something like that we put. Nasusubo. Number in party 2. I'll just put your name too. I don't know how to spell your name. Go on the hard way. Well, he goes on the easy way. Okay. We follow the direction of this blue color thing. Okay. It's nice in this area, in this trail, cause I haven't been bitten by a mosquito yet, so I think it's good, right?
It might be also the spray.
Yeah, well, we had a spray. Yeah, we had a spray before we come here. Okay, let's see something here. I see water now. Go. That's the river. Oh, steps. Oh, you can even go there. There's like a way. But we have more
Yeah.
anyway to see. Okay, so we can continue with the trail because
See,
it's...
so now it's 1. If you in the book, it's gonna say something.
hold on. Let me check the
Which
book.
one?
What's in the one? What's in 1? Flow gently, sweet Oxtang. You are now standing above a quiet stretch of the Oxtang River. Today, it is hard to realize that this placid river was a huge, thundering river at its birth. 11,000 years ago. That was when the last glacier, 2 kilometers thick, finally melted back from Algonquin. This valley carried away staggering quantities of icy melt water. And with it, millions of tons of sands and gravel released from the ice. The mighty river raged on for a century or 2, but eventually the ice was gone. And the torrential flow was reduced to almost nothing. The quiet river you see today, meandering its way through the sandy bed left by its giant ancestor. Now we're on post 2. Okay, so what does it say here? Let me read. What's for lunch? Everyone knows that all animals eat plants directly or indirectly. So because there are almost no water plants in sight, you might think that the river here at least must be a poor place for animals. As a matter of fact, the river is extremely rich in 3 types of plant food, but all of them are very hard to see. One broad type of food in the river is the tiny bits of dead plants, bacteria, and algae that have been dislodged from upstreams and are being swept along in the current. As you will see at post 4, animals that make a living by capturing such food when it sweeps by are extremely common, and they may be familiar to you whether you know it or not. The second main type of food available in the river consists of plant debris lodged in the bottom, mainly fragments of the millions of leaves that fall into the river each autumn. The most important of all are the leaves of speckled alder, a small tree commonly found along the banks of Algonquin rivers and streams, including just to your left. Where's my left? Oh, okay, this tree here. Here, that's left. This tree. Okay. And where am I now? Alder leaves are 4 times richer in nitrogen than leaves of other trees. And since nitrogen is needed by all plants and animals, including us humans, to make proteins, the addition of alder leaves to the river bottom is especially enriching.
Okay. They go to the bottom. That's interesting.
Great. A little bit in this side.
It's nice and quiet, huh?
Yeah. Continue.
Let's continue.
Our hiking. Tree.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow.
it fell down into right in the river. Like you could go in there, I guess. Let's see how it is. Oh,
Yeah.
there.
Probably many people did.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Closer look here.
Yeah, they did a really good
Okay.
job with this.
Look at the...
overviews.
Yeah. I like that how they preserve these places here.
Me too.
It's really
They
nice.
just clean it, but they don't do
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
other than that. See, like even
I
the
hope they
shrubs on
keep
the
it
side.
like this for the next generations. It would be good for them to, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Okay, post 3. I have to read. Okay, hold on. It says here, miniature cows. Because the supply of algae and plants fragments on the river bottom is so rich, it will come as no surprise that the animals which consume this food are extremely numerous and varied. In fact, there are so many kinds that we cannot do more in this space than mention a few of the major groups. By far, the most important of the grazing river animals are insects larvae, those of mayflies, stoneflies, caddis flies, and midges being the most notable. Oh, somebody's canoeing in there. kayaking, I mean, whatever you call that.
See, so I was wrong. You can
Yeah.
kayak here.
So each of the hundreds of species which can be found in the Oxtang River has its own habits and life history. Some, especially the midges and some of the mayflies, burrow in sandy or muddy areas, while others, particularly the stoneflies, live in rocky areas. Many of the caddis flies construct elaborate cases of sand and small stones around their bodies and as a protective shell. Let me see. Okay, those are the insects. Bridge here. They make this like
Nice, huh?
yeah.
See, because it's like they say, look, underneath everything is still can live, right? The
Yeah.
animals can cross, so
Yeah.
they don't disturb anything.
Yeah, I
I
like
love
that they
this.
made this trail like this. Look at those ferns. Those are
So
ferns.
wild everywhere.
Oh, here.
Sweet.
Whoa. Ooh.
Helping them out, you know.
Whoa. 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 I like this tree that's falling in here. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, that's a little dip in that area. Probably a woodpecker.
Because there were bugs here, so he just keep going at
Keep
one area.
going. Yeah, it's there too.
Yeah,
Wow,
right. Look at that.
amazing. Yeah.
It's like a pattern.
The 4 now. Okay. What good are they? We have now seen a few of the animals which graze on the stationary food sources on the river bottom, but earlier we hinted that there are other animals which live on another type of food. The bacteria, algae, and other minute plant particles swept along in the current. There are in fact 2 particular amazing groups of animals which do this. One is the net spinning cuttlefish. Instead of creeping out about in the protective cases like the grazing caddisflies, caddisflies. All right.
Let's move here. There's,
Okay.
and you have
So
another post.
here we are. What's this post?
Yeah.
This is post 5. Oh, to each his own, including the brook trout. There are 7 kinds of fish which live in this part of the Oxtang River. The others are the white sucker, pumpkin seed, common shiner, creek chub, yellow perch, and lastly the smallmouth bass. Oh really? Which is a native
many
having been
fish,
introduced by man. It is interesting to consider these 7 fish and the different ways they exploit the different food resources available to them. Yeah. Okay, looks like we're gonna go up in here now. We're gonna go back up. Okay. Oh yeah, but now they start to bite me.
Yeah, well, you have to reapply if they do.
Okay.
You want more of this?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, we're now 6. So what's in 6? Okay, blue and white lightning. With the Oxtang numerous and varied fish, it is only natural that several animals live here or visit regularly to hunt them. These include the otter, the mink, and the common merganser, but none is more familiar than the belted kingfisher. Okay, kingfisher is here. Where you can sit.
You want your hat maybe?
Yeah, I think so because it's now hot in this area. Look at that. They
Look how many people.
yeah, they sit here and they
Nice.
carve their names.
It's perfect.
Wow, that's a nice pond in here.
It is.
Yeah.
If you know about,
Oh.
they were building right?
Okay, we're in post 7.
Post 7.
Okay.
Magic.
Title of this stop concerns the story of how these rapids came to be called Whiskey Rapids. Late one spring, around the turn of the century, a camp of log drivers a few kilometers downstream from here decided that the imminent end of their drive warranted a celebration. They all chipped in to cover the $3.85 cost of a 3-gallon keg of whiskey, which they arranged to have left at the railroad station at the top of Canoe Lake. 2 men paddled up to to get the precious shipment, which they did without incident. On the way back, however, one of the men pointed out to the other that they really deserved the first drink since of course they had done all the work of fetching it. One thing led to another, and the time they reached this point, more than darkness prevented them from seeing straight. At the last moment, the bowman saw the swollen springs rapids ahead, but the sternman said, let's shoot them. What? When the men pulled themselves out of the water, the keg was gone, and although the whole camp turned out to look, the whiskey was never recovered. Oh, you can see it like probably from here. Oh, I'm gonna take a picture. Put my phone away and I go this side.
Well,
If I fall,
I'm sure you're gonna get wet if you're gonna do that.
okay, no, I'm not gonna get wet.
Okay,
Okay,
good
yeah, did it.
That's good.
Because I was looking at it. Of
As
course.
long as you don't have wet feet, I'm good.
Okay.
would
Thank
complain.
you. Nice. Oh, this is an 8. Wow, awesome. The whiskey is here. Ah, nice. I was reading the 8 and it was 7. So because 7 was the sobering
Okay, then read
thought,
7 now.
right? So, but I read you the
I
story
understand,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
8.
So 8 was
So
the whiskey,
now
whiskey
you're
barrel.
not okay. So yeah, the whiskey barrel. Okay, so that's what the story is.
Okay,
The Whiskey Rapids came from
that's where they found it.
this two. No.
Yeah, that's where they looked at. He says, let's go. It basically means just go straight to it.
Ah,
On
I
the boat.
see.
So they shoot it and they packed up.
Area here.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
All the rivers in the ground.
Yeah.
It's a nice contrast, right? It's
Yeah.
different than from the other.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really unique.
looks like it's wider in here in this area
Now
now.
we're going to
the
be
river.
heading back upstairs.
Okay, let's go. So the 9. I'm gonna read the 9 post. Let me sit here and read. So the 9 is what it says. Log drives. The 2 log drivers were described at the last post were obviously hard drinkers. But you can be sure they were also hard workers. They had to be. When the first loggers entered what is now the eastern part of Algonquin back in
You guys camping or just-
1830s. And for most of ours,
Nice, nice. Same with
you
that.
know, at the sound it's easier than it was. The logs had to be laboriously hauled in booms across lakes with horsepower winches. In rivers, there were rapids and falls which had to be bypassed by diverting water through wooden chutes built around the obstructions. Dams were built to raise water levels to provide extra surges of water downstreams. In spite of all this, logs frequently jumped in rivers, and hours of hard, dangerous work were needed to undo the mess. The last major dive in the park was in 1945, when about 150 men worked from April to September, driving logs down the Nipissing and Petawawa rivers right across the park for a distance of 250 kilometers to the Ottawa. Yeah, log drives on the Oxtongue stopped long before the First World War, and they only began in the early 1890s. For 20 years, this river carried logs out of the park each spring, and men shouted to be heard above the sound of the rapids, a scene all but forgotten today. Really? Wow.
Imagine that. They just
Imagine.
pushed all this wood coming out.
Yeah.
Kilometers of it.
Yeah.
Because it had to be a lot, right?
Yeah, that's true. Wow. Post. And I'm gonna read again. I like to know the story.
I love
It's
the story.
just like, yeah. It's the last post. Okay,
No,
let's
it's
see.
supposed to 11.
Oh, there's 11. Okay, I thought it's the last. There's still 11. Okay. So it was bad enough to float logs downstream with the current, but taking supplies upstream was even more difficult. So even the days of the log drives, logging companies built primitive whole roads. You are now standing on an old tote road which ran into the park from the village of Dwight and connected to another road that ran from Dorset, another town of Lake Obeys, to the north end of Canoe Lake, crossing the Oxtang at the location of the present dam at the foot of Tea Lake. This road saw horse-drawn wagons in summer and sleighs in winter for a few years. And the rotting remains of buildings which you have passed since the last post may have been a halfway house for travelers along the road or shelters for the river drivers. Gradually, however, the roads fell into disuse when the railway reached Canoe Lake in 1896. Today, even the railway is gone, and as you walk along the old tote road back to the parking lot, it will take some imagination to think that in just 100 years we have seen the river, this track, the railway, and now Highway 60 as roads into Algonquin. Really? Wow. Imagine this scene from the old tote road in 1980s. This is like where we are standing right now.
Wow.
That's how they do it.
That's
For
cool,
wow.
That's
Put
really
the
the
logs,
logs, huh?
yeah. Imagine this.
'Cause they had
Where
so
we
much
walk,
wood, right?
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna be on the last one.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
The-
it's the last one.
not
It says
12?
11. Okay, I'm checking. No, it's still just 11. Yeah. Yes.
What is going on here?
I think there was already an old tree, and then
And that tree
a
grew
small
from it, right?
one grows on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look how it decided to give itself more support, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It's the road. This is the route.
Yeah.
This is the road.
Yes,
and
it
that's
is. But the root, you know, it goes from inside the dead tree
Yeah.
and around it. It's amazing, huh?
Yeah, it is. That looks nice.
My brother would like
Oh, in here.
No, this
Oh,
is
what
if
is
you want to
this?
drop it. If you don't want
I
it,
see.
you can drop it in here.
I
If
see.
you want to keep it, you can keep it.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
8 minutes. Sorry. Well, let's say 1 hour.
But I
10
want to
minutes.
take this with me.
So 20 minutes less than.
We'll drink after because we have the cooler with us.
Yep.
Okay, let's drink.
See, nobody's here now. It just came at
Yeah.
the time when everybody was leaving, like they were on the way back, huh?
Because now it's noon, so.
But it's still nice,
Yeah.
right? We barely see it.
So we're now going to the next trail because we still have lots of time before Regine will come, and it's just next to it. What does it call? The lookout. Hardwood lookout. I don't have here the paper. Where is my paper? Okay. Yeah, it's called Hardwood Lookout. Scenic Lookout. Okay, we'll go there. So this one.
Nice and cool, huh?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
You're sweating a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a nice walk in there. It was just right here, right? It was very close.
Yep.
Meters away from the Whiskey Rapids. Yeah. This is where we go.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very close.
Yeah, it is.
And it's on our way back anyway, so. Okay, here has some shade. We can hide our car here from the sun. One right.
That's the park. And we're going here.
Let's start. This, and it's growing. Nice. Half hour or 45 minutes walk.
45 minutes.
Yeah, but it's like going up, going down, going up, going down. I don't have the reading. I mean that booklet that I could read. What's in here? What's the story? But that's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ipin. You go down again, and then in the other side you go up again. Wow, what a trail. Go down. Don't fall. Oh my gosh. Like a head of a dinosaur. Look. Well, on that side, but this side, yeah. Nice in here because it's, you know, inside the forest. It's quite peaceful and calm and not hot. But it's just that it just keeps on going up, going on. Now we go up again. There's a tree in there. Okay, there's a little way here. Bridge, a little bridge.
Yeah, I think there's some stream comes here sometimes.
Yeah, it's a stream. There are so many rocks in here. Oh my gosh. I can barely make myself go up. Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Walk?
Yeah.
Oh
Just so you know.
my gosh.
Before you jump into the deep water.
This is just how many? 30. Love, is that where it should go?
Do you see blue?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's go there. Ah, yeah, because that's the highest point, right? So we should go there. Oh my gosh. Too stiff. Oh my god. What's this? Ah, this is here where you can sit now and look the view. Oh, nice view. Name is like Douglas MacDonald. Okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So just imagine the other way, like I'm telling you,
Yeah, the other lookout.
because it's twice as high.
Yeah. Let's go back, let's go back, let's go back, let's go down again after going up, going down.
They took the food with them. See?
Yeah.
That's what they have to do for that big walk.
Yeah, but probably when we go to that trail, the 3 hours,
Yeah.
we have to bring food with
Yes.
us.
I have cabanossi, I have a beef jerky. We
Okay,
have eggs, we can boil eggs.
okay.
Right?
Yeah, we can do that. This one is quick, so it's fine. Just a drink is fine. Back? Are we here now? Yeah. Okay. Wow! I'm going down like crazy. Okay, we're back.
So look what this man did. He just went to the lookup instead of going all
Oh
around.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just went to the lookup.
Yeah, I just want to see.
Yeah, because this is where we went to.
5 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's right. That guy. Shortcut. It's like a 30 minutes. 30 minutes walk. Like if you're fast, it wouldn't be 30 minutes, but
Yeah, but you're going a little respect.
Yeah. Okay. It's a short 0.8 kilometers. Pass by here before we go back to Rock Lake in our farm. This is by the road, so this is nice.